Welcome to another 2-Minute Tech Day, where we teach you how to use technology to enhance your classroom. Our goal is to teach you something you can use to reach your students in 2 minutes or less. Hopefully. Today, we're going to learn how to record your MacBook screen so that you can teach a lesson to help reach your students that are home because of COVID-19. Let's get started. Let's begin by creating a new folder on your desktop to save all of your content that you're going to be creating. This will help you organize it all for later. So we're going to right-click or two-finger click on a trackpad. We're going to select New Folder, and we're going to give it a name. Let's do Screencast. If you've seen our other videos, then you may already have a folder to put your content in. We're going to be saving all of our videos in here. There is another method for recording your screen right now, but after your computers get updated over the summer, you're going to be using this quicker method anyway, since the old method will no longer be an option. So the next thing we're going to want to do is bring up our screen of the thing that we are going to want to capture for this. Okay, once that is up, you're going to press Command-Shift-5 in that order, or at the same time, it's up to you. Once you do that, an overlay is going to appear on your screen. Now, the three things on the left here, the three options here, are to capture a still image of your screen or part of your screen. The two right options over here are to record your screen in video format. The left being record the entire screen, and the right being select a portion of the screen. Since this one is self-explanatory, we are going to experiment with recording just part of a screen. We're going to want to save this to our folder that we created earlier. So we're going to click on Options. We're going to go up here to Other Location. Okay, we're going to click on Desktop because that's where we created it. Select your folder and then click Choose, and it will now auto-save to that exact spot. The other options you have are Timer, which I'm not going to use, Built-in Microphone, which you definitely want, and it depends on the situation, but you can choose whether or not to show mouse clicks here. When you're ready, you're going to click Record Selected Portion. Okay. Now you can click inside here and drag it anywhere you want it to go. And if you grab some of these corners or edges, you can move this around to make it bigger or smaller. So I'm going to use this size part of my screen here. When you're ready, just click Record and you will begin recording. Okay. So let's say we're doing a activity with sight words. So we could say that this is week 1. We put this word up and say, what is the sight word? Give a little bit of wait time. They say, hopefully they say the, and then you say the. Move on to the next one. You say, what is this word? You would say, give it wait time, and you'd say of. And what's happening is it is only recording what is inside this area. Anything that's dark is not being recorded, so the only thing they see is this. Okay? Well, sometimes though, you want to get a screen within a screen. You want you doing the video portion of this. So to stop a video, if you look up at the top right up here, there's a square there. You click that, it will say that it's saving over here, and it will go into the folder that we created earlier. But we want to be able to do a video within a video. Okay, so you go down to your toolbar at the bottom, click Launchpad. You're going to find your other folder here and find QuickTime Player. Now it's going to look like nothing has changed at all, but it has. We are now in the QuickTime Player program. So we're going to go over here to click File and New Movie Recording. It's going to show this. Now I am recording this because you can't do a screen recording inside a screen recording, so I'm videoing all of this on my camera here, but you're going to get the gist. Now we can move this around by clicking on the top little bar here and dragging it around. We can also shrink it down, which is what we're really going to want to do here. So we've shrunk it down. We can now move it over here, and if you go from here, which is your mouse on this part of the bar, and go off of it, it keeps that bar there. But if you put your mouse somewhere in the middle and go off, it gets rid of that bar. Now, if you end up clicking anywhere in here right now, that goes away because you're now no longer on that program anymore. So what we're going to do is fix that so that this shows up and it stays right there. So let's go up to View here while in QuickTime and click Float on top. So that no matter where I click, okay, back here or in here, it stays on the top. So I'm going to get my mouse in the center here, go off so it keeps it looking just like this. Okay, We're going to do our Command Shift 5 again, okay? Making sure that it's saving where we want it to. And we are going to then hit record. And now as we record this, okay, it's going to be recording you talking to it right now while the background is going as well. So we can do this math problem while you're talking into it and saying, if I had 4 apples and 3 oranges, how many total fruit do I have? We would say that is 7 pieces of fruit. And when you are done recording and you want to stop here, we can again go up to this square here and it will save your video. All right. Now let's trim our video to get rid of some of that beginning and end stuff. So now all we have to do is go over here and double click on our video here. And now we have it. So what we can do here is go up to our edit and go all the way down here and trim. Now the whole part where I am kind of going up to click at the top is kind of an awkward time there. So we can trim this down to before I move my mouse up to the top where I clicked and maybe I just paused for a really long time. We're here before I was even ready to get started, and I now have that area trimmed up. Now all I have to do is click trim. Now the thing about this is it becomes an untitled video here. So what we're going to do here is click X, and that's going to bring this up. We are going to give this a title now. So this title here could be something such as Sight, Words, and Math. Now I want to save this to the folder I was in, so click that little caret arrow, hit Desktop, find the folder we were at, and we're going to save it. Okay. Now we have our old video here that we don't need because we have that new trimmed version of it. So you go over to here, click on it, drag it down to the trash, and you now have your recorded video ready to go and upload. That was less than 2 minutes, right? Close enough. Well, that's all we have for you today. Thank you for stopping by. Be sure to check out our other videos where we teach you how to use technology to reach your students. Leave a comment down below on any other tools that you'd like to learn in the future so that we can make a video about it. And I'll see you in the next Tech Day tutorial.